of the things I like to do with questions we get from Muslims is give a short answer, especially a short answer that's to the point. Professional debaters have a long time, maybe 20 minutes, for their opening statement where they can make all kinds of logical points in what's called an argument. But me, and probably most Christians out there, don't have that much time. So I want to talk to you about some short answers that you can use for big questions. Here's something to think about. You see this little box is a white box. But if we turn it around, it has a very interesting picture on it. It's a beautiful picture of a Persian prince on horseback. Well, what about taking some of the questions and accusations we get as Christians from Muslims and turning them around to give a short and sweet answer? I'm encouraging Christians to do that. And I'm also encouraging Muslims to look at their questions from a different point of view. One of the things that we commonly will hear said is, "Oh, why do you think God would become a man? That's just too degrading." Are you saying God would go to the bathroom? He would have dirty feet? All these terrible things? Well, friends, when we hear that, I like to just turn it around. They're saying, that's not good. I turn it around and say, wow, isn't it wonderful that God loved us that much to become a human and put up with all the terrible things that we put up with as well? Another question, actually sort of an accusation that Christians get is, your New Testament, it wasn't written by Jesus. The real one was written by Jesus and it has disappeared. This is stuff people wrote hundreds of years later. Sometimes other non-Christians besides Muslims say a similar thing. But do you know, when they say the Bible wasn't around with the first Christians, what do? Remember our little box? I turn it around and I find the princely meaning inside that. What we can say is, yes, you're right. The early church did not have the New Testament, but the prophecies in the Old Testament were so strong that the new church began simply pointing to the Word of God in the Old Testament and the prophecies. It wasn't really necessary until later when the disciples were getting older and dying, or when they needed to spread the gospel message beyond the local area of Jerusalem, that they needed those things written. So friends, that's a way to turn an accusation like this is not authentic enough into something positive.